Hello everyone. Very good evening to very good morning to all of you class. सबको यहाँ पे निकिता मैम का good morning. So this is your English medium YouTube channel and this is the first analysis that we are going to conduct. So first of all, it's a request. So please share your score in this session, okay? So that other students can also get motivated by seeing this session, okay? And please share me the questions that you have done in the first marks, okay? So it's really very great for you people, and a very good marks the student have scored. It's really very good marks, okay? I think average of the student have scored 60 plus marks in the BRBL subject, okay? Average of the student. So guys, these are the questions that is asked in your BRBL exam in the first shift paper. First of all, if you are new in this session, do not forget to subscribe our channel, okay? Just subscribe the channel. So many students are just there. Okay guys, so these are the questions that is asked in the first shift paper. The first one is the minimum number of member in the public company is 7 and the minimum number of director in the public company that you can see here, that is 3, okay? Then in the banking director, the tenure was asked, okay? If we see the banking tenure director, that is the 8 year. The question was asked from the indemnity. Monica ma'am, 61 marks. Thank you so much, ma'am. Deepak sir, 60 marks. That's great. That's great. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Okay. So many questions were asked from the mortgage topic. At least 10 to 15 questions were asked exactly. Deepak Negi sir saying, ma'am, 5 question marks on the mortgage type. So that's why, sir, yesterday in the yesterday's session and whatever the session that I have conducted in this week, all sessions are very much important. Okay. So mortgage 10 questions. The topic on bailment question was asked. The topic on pledge capital for the small finance bank 200 crore. Then capital for the ARC company, that is okay. That's great, yeah. That's great. Okay, so capital for the small finance bank is 200 crore. Capital for the ARC was asked. Then suppose if the bailee is mixing the goods with the bailer, then what will be the exact, the criteria? Then in RRB bank, what is the percentage of the sponsor bank? Okay, how CIC is created? Then question were asked from the IT Act. Mohari Bibi versus Dharmodas Ghosh case was asked, okay? Then Mohari Bibi Dharmodas case, in every exam, this question was asked. Mohari Bibi versus Dharmodas Ghosh case, okay? Then the fact was there and the 4, I think, case study were there. So they were asked the question, okay? Then about minor. So minor if become major and he is the partner. So what is the time limit in which he have to declare that whether he want to become a partner or not become a partner? Is that okay? So this is this one. Now RTI Act, okay? In RTI Act, the question were asked. Then CIC, that is the second appellant body of RTI. The first appellant body is Senior Officer of CPIO. Is that okay? Senior Officer of CPIO. Then RTI question, case study were there. Surfacey question, case studies were there. Equitable mortgage, that is the only mortgage in which no registration is required. Okay. Then power to remove auditor. Okay, that is 3 years. Prevention of Corruption Act, the minimum imprisonment is, that is 3 years. This was asked. Okay, this was asked. Then guys, you have a FEMA. So the penalty on FEMA was asked. The penalty on Shipra ma'am, 61 marks. That's great. You are really very good students. You are really very good student, guys. Really very good. Okay. So you can see class the session. Then class, the question from minor in the Partnership Act, that was asked. Okay, question from the minor. Is that okay? Then suppose DRT to DRAT, how much percentage we have to pay? Then we can appeal to the DRAT. This was asked. Okay, this was asked. Then class, negotiable instrument, that question, and surfaces 17 clause 2 section was removed. So what was 17 clause 2? This was asked in the paper. Okay. That's cool, class. It's a George sir 59. It's a Uswini ma'am 62 marks. That's great. Okay. Got 70 marks first attempt. Okay, your regular morning session made the concept very clear. Maha marathon, mega marathon, a big salute. Okay, that's great, yeah. Lucy love ma'am, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rupa ma'am 60. Oh, Rupa ma'am, how are you? Session was very helpful. Around 30 marks obtained. That's great, ma'am. That's great. Okay. Question on usufructuary mortgage. Okay. Question on usufructuary mortgage was asked. Thank you so much, ma'am. Equitable mortgage, that's cool. Equitable mortgage was asked. Okay, equitable. Dishonor of check, that is section 138. That is dishonor of check was asked of NI Act. That's great. Okay, thank you so much, Shobhit sir. Thank you so much. Minimum director in public limited company, one person company paid up capital. One person company paid up capital. That's great. All, I think, not even a single question I can say that I have not taught you in the session. From the paid session up to YT series. In all these sessions, I have covered every point. That's see, Sony ma'am is saying, ma'am, 54 marks with only your 11-hour summary session. That's really very great, ma'am. That's really very great. 60 all thanks to this only 6 days study, but जैसा मैम ने कहा best से and वो पढ़ा था including all long and short videos. That's great, yeah. Good. 59 marks, Soumya ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. That's really very great, class. You have scored a very good marks. You have scored a very good marks, class. Okay, very good marks. Chalisa work. That's cool, ma'am. So that's why, class, in Adda247 we are dedicated. Okay, that's cool. Vivek sir, 52 marks. So guys, so if you are just doing the second and the third session, so please guys, one page class plus YT session is enough to crack your paper. And this platform is one of the best and #1 channel in all over India regarding the CIB, JAIIB, bank promotion and other certification course. Okay, Vivek sir, 52 marks. That's really very great, sir. Okay, that's really very great. Please guys, just tell me. Oh, it's a Archon 60 marks, 62 marks. I think 60 is the average that the students are getting. 60 is the average one. Okay, so guys, this is your particular session. This is the question that is asked in the first shift. Okay, that's cool, class. So again, I'm repeating, these are the questions that were asked in the first shift. Please, if you are free, you can please share the questions also. You can please share the questions also. Minimum number of members, minimum number of directors, banking directors, indemnity, mortgage, bailment, pledge, capital for small finance bank, capital for this one, mixing of goods, RRB, CIC, IT, Mohari BB. Okay, fact, etc. RTI 4 marks, surface question, the table, power to removal, Prevention of Corruption Act, minimum imprisonment, FEMA, minor, lab, DRT. So many questions were asked in the session. So many questions. Please write the answer, recall question to help you. Yeah, it's sure, Kuldeep sir. I have already written all the questions, sir. I have already written all the questions. Minimum number of member in the public limited 7. Minimum number of director in public company 3. Banking director, the tenure is 8 years continuously. Question were asked from the indemnity. Mortgage question 10. Bailment, pledge. Just revise the concept. Kuldeep sir, just revise the concept that I'm just showing you in the question form. Okay. Then capital for small finance bank, that is 200 crore. Capital for ARC, that is 300 crore. Okay. Then mixing of goods by bailee. Suppose if bailee is mixing the goods with the bailer, okay, then what will be the consequence? Suppose if the bailee have mixed the good with the consent of bailer, who is liable? If bailee have mixed the good without consent of bailer, so what is the consequence? Is that okay? Then in RRB, sir, the question were asked that what is the percentage of the sponsor bank? CIC, that is the committee of creditor. So this is from IBC code. So committee of creditor needs a resolution, then only we can just extend the days. Okay. Okay. Mr. X hand over the check of 5 crore while inquiring about the source of fund. He gets angry and threatened to close the account. What should the bank do? What should the bank? That's very good question, ma'am. I'm just writing this question that you have asked. I'm just writing the question. Mr. X hand over the check. Okay, hand over the check of 5 crore. Okay, while inquiring okay, about the source of fund, okay, he gets angry and threatened to close the account. Okay, then in this case, what the bank should do? That's great class. That's great. सीरियसली मैंने आपका कभी कभी 1-2 क्लास की वरना सिर्फ ये वीक ही पढ़ा, उसमें 60 बनाया। वाह शिप्रा मैम अरे आप आ गई। ARC के काफी क्वेश्चन थे। ओके ARC, दैट्स ग्रेट। कोहली मैम सर, दैट्स ग्रेट। दैट्स ग्रेट मैम। एक क्वेश्चन था सब सेक्शन ऑफ 45 थिंक 45 में पूछा था, मैं समझी नहीं क्या क्वेश्चन था। बसु सर, व्हाट वाज द क्वेश्चन? संजीव सर 60 मार्क्स, दैट ग्रेट। So class, this is the factual based question. आप बताइए, what should the bank do? The bank will close the account or not? The bank will close the account or not, class? Dharmender sir 80 marks. That's great, yaar. Good. Excellent. Paid up for one person company, that is minimum authorized capital of for one person company is 1 lakh. Okay, authorized capital. That's great, stranger sir. 51 marks in 2 days study. That's great, yeah. That's great. Okay. What is the paid up capital for one person company? That is 1 lakh rupees. Okay. RBI, oh exactly, Deepak sir, RBI and BR Act 8 to 12 question. Because see sir, if we talk about module A, so module A Banking Regulation Act, okay, 8 to 10, because sir 8 to 10, why the 8 to 10? Because it's cover 10% of the weightage. So that's why 8 to 10 question will definitely come. Definitely comes, sir. Okay, so this is your module 8. Pradeep sir, 58 marks. Congratulations. You can please just write your comments in the comment box, and really a very good result you people have done. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Yes, anyone, guys? Vidya Shrima, 59. Hardik sir, 60 marks, 53 marks, 56 marks. That's great, yeah. So basically, 45 M clause AA. Shikha Sharma ma'am, 60 marks. Congratulations, Shikha ma'am. सेक्शन के बारे में पूछा था. सेक्शन 65 मिनट. सेक्शन 45 MAA. MA of RBI पूछा है क्या? MA of Reserve Bank. Outline the power and duties of auditor of non-banking institution. Section MA. Section MA. Agent sell goods in transit while transferring to the beneficiary. Is agent responsible for any damage? That's great, sir. बहुत बढ़िया question. The question was agent sell goods in transit. Agent sell the goods in transit. Okay, that's cool. Okay, while transferring to, agent is responsible while transferring to another beneficiary. Other beneficiary. Is agent is responsible. Is agent is responsible, okay, for any damage. That's great, sir. MAA of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Section MAA of Banking will grant RBI power to regulate transaction in derivatives, money market. Okay. Section, okay, I'm just writing this one. I'm just writing this section, okay. I just writing this section. Section 45 MAA, that is the, I think, toughest one of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay, so the exact wording, it's grant the Reserve Bank of India, okay, the power to regulate the transaction in derivatives, money market instrument and other instrument. That is the wording of MMA. Dipali ma'am, thank you ma'am. Thank you so much. So guys, I think you have done a very good marks. Okay, so Masood sir, I have just written down section 45 MAA of the Banking Regulation Act. Okay, so thank you so much guys for attending this session and given me the best result. Okay, so all the best for the next sessions, next shift paper. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much class. Thank you.